Well, hi there, Rabbi, and happy Flag Day, as if we could not guess. Um, Ever since I was a little kid, I always wondered how to do the Betsy Ross star, where you fold a piece of cloth this way and that way and that way, and then with one snip of the scissors, you get a five-pointed star. But I can tell you all for a fact now that you can go on YouTube, and there are a half dozen videos that show you exactly how to do it. When soldiers risk their lives to keep the flag out of enemy hands, it's more than just a piece of cloth. And why do people feel that it's worth giving their lives for sometimes?
It's a symbol of freedom. It's a symbol of democracy. It's a symbol of the United States of America. And as such, it should be treated with respect. And that's not unusual because if you look at baseball, football, hockey, look at any sport, there are uniforms, and then there's a flag or a symbol, or maybe it's the mascot. As human beings, we can rally around, we can organize, but we need something. We need a focus, a focal point for our energy, for where we're going. And that's why we need to respect the flag, have a day to honor the flag, however, to also be careful that we don't do things that really ends up desecrating it. I don't mean burning or cutting the flag up itself. No, no, no. We have to be careful that we don't hurt each other, that we don't use it as a weapon to get at someone, or using the flag of our team or our political party, whatever it might be. And I think we see it all the time in the paper. Many people cross the line and they don't treat their own symbol with the respect it deserves.
And there are many rules and regulations and even laws protecting the flag in its presentation and use. And these are all efforts by our government to make sure that its symbolism is not tarnished or abused. But again, why is it that important? Is it really worth throwing someone in jail for 5 years because they displayed the flag improperly or treated it disrespectfully? There was a time when you could not buy American flag shorts because it was considered inappropriate to sit on the American flag.
I think a lot of that's misguided, Joe. What's happening is we're forgetting that it's symbolic of something. And we make the assumption that if someone treats the flag disrespectfully, they're actually treating the policy, the democracy, freedom disrespectfully. And we have to separate that. We have to say that the flag represents something, but it's not the actual thing that's going on. In Disney World and in any of the parks, none of the American flags are accurate. They're always a slight change, the number of stars, the position. In that way, the flags can be flown at night and all the time. So Disney doesn't have to worry about violating the rules because they're not flying an American flag. It's a replica of the flag. And I think that's really something good to focus on because the flag represents something, but it's not the actual thing. And so we want to be proud of our democracy. We want to be proud of our freedom. We want to protect it. We want to stop our government from passing laws that restricts our behavior. Remember, the Constitution calls for a separation of church and state. And so we have to be careful when we're using the American flag to represent a religion or only one religion, or having it in the background and then telling everyone, my religion is the American religion and yours isn't. That's desecrating the flag. That's overstepping the bounds. The flag represents something, but it's not the actual thing itself.
Well, like all symbols, it has a weight and a verity to it, but not necessarily what people think it does. And it's our misinterpretations that cause more problems than anything else. Thanks as always, Rabbi. Have a good Flag Day and wave it proudly.
For those watching and listening, Remember to respect the fabric, the flag itself, and also remember that we need to respect freedom and democracy, because that's what the flag represents. And it's not just a piece of cloth, it's how we act and who we vote for that really matters.